All right, man. First and foremost, I want to give all infinite honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Hawakwakwadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and to the other Akim out here pushing this truth into the four winds. Keep pushing, Akim. I'm going to entitle this video, Is Biden Better Than Trump? Is Biden better than Trump? For the Israelites, man, for the world. All right. Everybody has this notion that Trump was this super bad guy. He was, because he's an Edomite. And that Biden is going to come in and save the day. He isn't, because he's an Edomite too. All right. So let's go into the scriptures and see if the scriptures vouch for Biden's so-called goodness. Okay. We're gonna start with uh first off, let's start with let's go to Genesis. Genesis 3 and 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord our power had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, have your power said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? All right. Now, that's the devil, the so-called, let's just keep it all the way biblical. We all know who the Edomites are. We're just gonna say the Edomites. So that's how the Edomites rock. All right. They're when it comes to talking and beguiling people, they the best at it. They're good. They're the best liars. The Bible calls them the father of lies. All right. The Bible wasn't talking about spiritual Satan when it said you either father or lies. All right. So Biden falls under the same banner as every other Edomite, Trump included. They have the same agenda. They have the same end goal. All right. If their goal was accomplished, which it won't be, they would be sitting at the same table celebrating, and you Jakes be in a worse state, man. Let's get another one. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Least Satan get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And know that we is talking about the elect. He can't get an advantage of us because we don't trust him. We know who the hell he is. Matter of fact, let's get that. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Now watch this. Verse 11 is definitely talking about Biden. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been wiped, had not altogether been wiped away. So this regime change does not change anything. You have another Edomite in office, and they have a goal that they're trying to accomplish, and the Lord is going to block that goal. So it doesn't matter if Trump is in office or Biden is in office, they have the same end goal, to make Jake even lower than what he is, and he's at the bottom of the barrel, and to make themselves even more powerful or godlike. All right. And the Lord is not going to allow that to happen, man. You better believe that, man. All right. And Trump didn't come down on holy hell. Trump didn't bring holy hell on Jake's head. All right. Let's see if Biden does. Do I me speaking as a man and thinking spiritually, looking at the signs of the times? I think that this is going to be the last American administration, which means all the hell that breaks loose is going to break loose under Biden and Kamala Harris's watch. And speaking of Biden and Kamala Harris, that's Eve and Esau all over again. Don't you remember what caused man to sin? It was Eve with the it was Eve being riled up, so to speak, by Esau. You know what I'm saying? It was Esau whispering in Eve's ear, and it had a domino effect with Jake. And look where you're at now. The end. A Edomite and Eve have the two highest seats in the nation, man, in the world, in a free world. How you think this gonna go? Man, they gonna hunt your ass down, man. Let's go to Psalms 140. Jacob's trouble is upon you, Jacob. What you gonna do? You gonna pick up a gun Or, let's see what happened if you pick up a gun. If you pick up a gun, what is the Lord gonna have your back? Okay, it must be in Second Corinthians. Sometimes I get a verse mixed up with a first, you know what I'm saying? Like got First Corinthians or Second Corinthians, First John, Second John. I know where it's at though. It's gonna be 10 and 14. The verse I'm looking for. Mm, well, I may be wrong, or maybe it's 14 and 10. Hold on. If not, I'm gonna just have to search it manually. I know this verse though. It must be 14 and 10. What the? Okay, we'll just search it. Oh, 10 and 4. I'm thinking 14. It's all right. You know, I'm not a computer. Second Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. So a gun is not going to deliver us. All right. Matter of fact, let me show you who got where they are because of a gun. What's this? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me, O father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live. So his blessing is the sword, weaponry. All right, that's his blessing. So Jake, you try to pick up a gun and go to war carnally with Esau, it's not going to turn out good for your partner. Now let's go to Psalms 140. This is the prayer that Jake should be praying at this time, on top of bringing out the truth with your brethren on the highways and the byways and making your body a living sacrifice and following the law, statutes, and commandments in front and behind the camera. All right. We're going to start from the top. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. So you can break that down in 2020. Deliver me, O Lord, from Joe Biden. All right. Because that's who's in control right now, even though we know that there's people behind the scenes that's pulling the strings. But I'm just showing you that Biden is no different according to the scriptures. All right. Preserve me from that violent man, the Edomites, Joe Biden, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. They feel like they're going to become like the Most High. You know what I'm saying? According to Isaiah, the 14th chapter. They think they're going to be like a god. All right. They think that they're going to put the gods of the earth, which is the Israelites, under even more subjection. They want this RFID chip, the mark of the beast, to come into fruition so that they can do these things. And that's mischiefs in their heart. Continually, or they gather together for war. They are always at some kind of war. Always in some kind of a war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. You shouldn't listen to anything that they say, man. Biden say he's gonna do this, and man, don't listen to none of that, man. Don't listen to Kamala either, because she is of her father, the devil. She married one of them devils, man. Keep me, oh Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Keep me from the hands of Joe Biden's administration, man. Preserve me from the violent man. Preserve me from Joe Biden's administration, who have purposed to overthrow my goings. The proud have hit a snare for me. He hit a snare for you, and he kind of warned you. He told you it's going to be a dark winter in courts. They have spread a net by the wayside and set gins for me. I said unto the Lord, Thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord. O power of the Lord, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle. And this is a prayer of David, a warrior. You niggas out there ain't no warriors. You heard me? Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device. Now, didn't we get into those devices? All right. Further not his wicked device. Further not his agenda, man. Come out of her, my people. All right. At least they exalt themselves, and they have been exalted themselves. All right. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Who is the head of those that compass us about? The Edomites, man. The Edomites. Because all nations basically compass us about, but going back to what's that? I want to say Genesis the 49th chapter when it says talking about Judah. You should be in the neck of the enemy. All right. So that's Esau Edom. Joe Biden. You heard me? Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits, that they rise not up again. And that's gonna happen. Let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Esau Edom. 2/3 of Jake that follows him. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor, the elect. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name. The upright shall dwell in thy presence. That's the way you get the hell up out of here. That's the way you deliver yourself. If the Lord in that day has you to pick up a corner weapon, you're going to be controlled spiritually. All right. So it's even though if you have if you have a corner weapon in your hand, a spirit is going to fall upon you that's going to make that corner weapon a spiritual weapon. And what do I mean when I say that? You'll be busting like what's that name of that movie? The Book of Eli, man. He was blind. You can't those were spiritual powers, even though he was using a corner weapon. Let the Lord take hold. We can't defend ourselves. We're worms right now. That's the way the Most High made us because we went off. Let's see if the Lord delivers, or let's see if Joe Biden delivers. The Lord is doing sealing. He has a mark, the mark of exemption, and Joe Biden is going to do some sealing. He has the mark of the beast. Let's see which side everybody falls up on based on their beliefs. And you got to keep pushing, Aki. With that, I want to give all infinite honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Harbor Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well, and to the other Akim out here pushing this truth into the four winds. Keep pushing, Akim. Kwam Yasharala, a ball, Shalom, Akim.